My name is Ortiz, and God used BCM to change my life. You know, when you come to know Christ, He's a solid foundation that you can stand on. But before that, everything was just bleak. I tried to find fulfillment in different things like friendships or just doing like community service, trying to be a better person per se, but not necessarily like succeeding in that way because I always felt some other void because like I couldn't fulfill that void. So honestly, I was always searching. My family has always been a church-going family and stuff, so whenever I was growing up, I heard about the gospel. But I really didn't pay attention to it as far as applying it to myself, actually listening to what the gospel had to say until later on whenever I came to college. Obviously, the biggest struggles that I had before committing to following Christ were actually believing if He was real. Because, you know, necessarily we don't always believe what we can't see. So that was always a big question that I had in my mind was God real? Was He actually going to be there for me? I came to know Christ through a friend. They sat down with me and talked to me about Him a little bit more deeply. They explained the gospel a little bit better to me in a way that I could actually understand it and start to grasp it. That happened around my junior year of high school, but I still didn't want to follow it. It wasn't until later on when I came to college that I actually got someone that actually sat down with me, started talking to me more seriously about the gospel and explained it even more so to where I could better understand it and actually start applying it to myself, that I actually fully grasped what the meaning of the gospel was. BCM plays a big role in how I came to know Christ. When I came to college, you know, I was a freshman that just got on campus, really just wanted to make friends, but didn't know how to, you know, get connected. One of the leaders there at the BCM sent me a text message, told me, hey, come check this out. We meet up. We're gonna meet up, have a cookout, different things. And so I showed up, and it was awesome. People I didn't know would talk to me. I wasn't used to that kind of environment. I was more shy back then, and so just having people walk up to me and say hi, introduce themselves, and start talking to me was a big thing. I had some of the guys, you know, follow up with me, ask me to come out and hang out in different areas, and then they started to share the gospel with me. And so some of those leaders, they became influential people in my life. I was able to transform my life through the BCM, through the people that I met there. Then one day just get baptized in front of my friends, just talk about how I was saved, and then just the connections that I made afterwards of growth were huge. I saw a spark in me that I'd never seen before of Christ coming into my life, and then wanted to share that word with other people, and so BCM became a huge part of my life here in college. After coming to know Christ was a time of growth. For me, it just helped me better my relationships overall with family, with friends, with pretty much anyone that I came in contact with, because I was willing to open up more. Coming to Christ here in college and completely changed my experience.